Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Clyde FC. That's right, this is the beginning of the one club journey, Clyde FC, from the second division of Scottish football all the way to the top of the pops. Join me as we go up the bully wee. G'day folks, it's Parkera. I am here in the screen today. I will hopefully remember that and don't go putting my finger up my nose or scratching my ass or something crazy. But hey, well, full release is here. Clyde is here, the bully wee. So we are taking Clyde. This is going to be a one club journey. Clyde FC from the second division up into the Premier and beyond if we can. Let's just quickly touch on some things. We'll just quickly go over the club here. Obviously, like I mentioned, they are playing in Ladbrokes League 2, founded in 1877. Professional club, regional reputation of 1 star. Okay, finances. You can kind of see there their league history is kind of just dropped down. A little bit peaks, but nothing really much since. Manager is obviously me. Captain is Kevin Nicol. Vice captain David Goodwillie, and he's also the key player. Hot prospect is Dylan Coggle. Nice little kits there. I like those kits. Broadwood Stadium, 8,000, just over 8,000 capacity, synthetic, new type, soft surface, good stadium condition. 1994. They do share in real life with another club. I think it's a rugby club. I have to check Wikipedia again for that on my details. I wonder if it's going to be kind of in the game. Probably not. And there's a lot of favoured personnel, a lot of icons, and a lot of legends. Obviously, David Goodwillie, Craig Brown, former manager. Now, if I may be wrong here, did he manage Scotland at one stage? Or how else to what I know his name? I don't know. Please correct me. I'm sure you Wuhan or Rampant or anybody else. Brian McQueen, Steve McQueen's brother. Who knows? And £13 for a ticket. That's not too bad, I guess. And nothing up new. Yep, that's pretty good. And facilities, pretty average. Youth recruitment, fairly basic. Average junior coaching. Below average youth facilities. Poor data analysis. Adequate training. Fairly basic corporate. Good position where you'd hope the pitch would be in good condition. Under soil heating, no. Owned by the council, so that could be interesting moving forward, whether we can buy it off the council and also these upgrades, but we will need money. We pay 15k a year for rent. Just hopefully we can, get that capacity up a bit. Affiliates, Ilse Byrne, I have just requested and had a bit of a to and fro with the board, and they have agreed to look for a senior affiliate for me. So that is going to be good. Now, before we continue, there's going to be, I want to just show you the detail level here. Admiral Leagues. So that's the leagues we have currently. Australia, England down to the North-South Conference, Germany to the 3rd Division, Republic of Ireland, Italy, Wales, Spain, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Pretty much the local the local leagues. Obviously, Revive Ireland, Wales, Northern Ireland. And also just the main ones. Most of these were just recommended for the game. I'm not really sure why Australia was there. I would have added it anyway. Looks like it's going to be pretty good. One of the things I have done when setting up this was, I'm not sure what it's called, but I've basically blocked out the first transfer window. So the squad we have is the squad we get. Simple as that. Staff-wise, pretty rubbish. You can see that we only have a goalkeeping coach and assistant manager. We have a data analyst and 2 physios and a head physio, nothing else. Although they look pretty good. I mean, we've apparently got the best fitness and mentality and all this. I'll have to go into depth. I haven't even looked at the staff yet. I'll be doing all that offline before our next match. Some things I am trying out here with responsibilities. Something I've never done before too. So you can hit me down below if you've experienced this or tried this before, and I may change things. But the main thing is, hire fire director for football. Would a manager of the football club namely moi, be in charge of hiring a director of football? To me, it doesn't make sense. It would be something the board would decide, or the chairman. So I've made that decision-making process down to the managing director. I've also had the managing director, David, down as hire-fire non-coaching staff. Now, I do have a thought that it may also include scouts. I am not sure. I kind of hope it doesn't, and it's just going to be like the medical side, the data analysis and things like that. I will change these if I find it's different, especially this coaching staff. But I've left it there at this stage, see how we go. At the moment, I've left everything for myself, everything preset, because I haven't gone through the staff, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be, yeah. Tactics and training I haven't looked at yet, and I'm not going to show in this video. I will do it offline. We have a game in 5 days, friendly, so I will get stuck into all that before we do those. So let's have a quick look here now at the squad. I'll try and keep this quick. Like I said, the Lindo's all locked out, so it's pretty good for us. So we've got Blair Curry. I'm looking at these guys the first time with you, alright? So don't go off. Let me know what you're thinking of these players too. Those of you may know what Clyde's all about. You may have seen a few of their games. Rampant and everybody else, you know, Han, you may very well have. So any feedback is great. Anything about these players as well. So let's have a look at Blair Curry. Goalkeeper. Looks okay. Yeah. Aerial reach 10. What is he, a 24-year-old Scot? Sweeper keepers his preferred position, duty, role. Okay, so he is, the top one. Excuse me. Bloody Nora. That is what? Yeah, it's after 9 o'clock here, so. Potential ability is a 4-star, current ability is 3. But that's based on the coaches we have. Yep. So okay, his career stats are there. Kieran Hughes, goalkeeper, 23-year-old Scottish goalkeeper. Really good aerial reach. That's really impressive. I've got to get used to looking at some of these stats, like 8s and 9s, 10s are going to be pretty good, I guess, for Division 2 in Scotland. I really don't know what the level of expectation would be. Let me know down below in the comments, if you can, just what you think a good par sort of stats are for some guys. But looking at this guy, yeah, pretty good. I like the fact that his area reach of 16. That's going to definitely help in the air. Slow as a backward mule, though. Let's have a look at Dylan. Okay, so heading, good, really good heading, which is very important for a centre back. Marking of 9, tackling of 10. I'm pretty satisfied with those, especially with the heading. Average pace, that's not too bad of a pace. I'm pretty good with that. And natural fitness is 12, and strength as well. So good strength will help as well, and natural fitness should help maintain these. He's only 20, so maybe able to boost up some of those as well. Teamwork pretty good. Determination and aggression above average. Yep, pretty good. And we're going to Scott Rumsby, 24-year-old Scott. I like this again. Central back. Heading of 12, tackling of 11, and marking of 9. So again, pretty good. Slightly better than the last fella. And good pace about him of 11. Jumping reach of 16. So that's going to really help in terms of his heading ability. Bit of leadership there, determination, and fairly brave. So bravery will help him get stuck in, I believe, as well. Okay, and we'll have a look at Martin McNiff. He is a centre back and left back, or full back on the left. Prefers to be a no-nonsense centre back. So heading of 11, marking 10, tackling 11, pace 10. He's fairly average, no greens, but 15 for teamwork was pretty good. Jumping reach of 13, I think, is good as well. And a fair bit of aggression. I'm liking what I see so far. Trying to just remember, like I said, what sort of level of expectation. Jordan Stewart, he's a fullback on the left, 22-year-old. Yeah, just really on the left there. Marking 11, tackling of 10 is pretty good. Average pace, good stamina about him. positioning of 12 will help, and good, decent work rate as well. So yeah, wing back on the right, defender, ring back, full back. Decent crossing, good heading. Don't really think a heading's too important, to be honest, on the flanks. Marking is rubbish, and tackling I think is pretty good. Tackling, pace of 11. Nothing really sticks out though. Fairly average sort of a dude. Yeah, and it's comfortable there as well. So that's good. And that was Kieran Duffel. Tom Lang. So this guy is out now. How long is Tom out for? Knee ligaments are torn. He's out for another 3 to 6 weeks. Okay, so this is seems fairly versatile. Well, you'd think so, but then you go to there. So he's really more. I mean, he can play in these positions, but more central defender. So defensive right, defensive midfield, centre back. Hitting 11, marking 9 mine for tackling. Slow as well. 21-year-old though. I don't know. We'll see how we go. To be honest, Tom doesn't impress me too much. It's maybe I'm wrong. When you're looking at his potential, pretty good. Barry Cuddy. I'm just going to call him Cuddles. Right. Oi, I like the versatility. I mean, the potential is to play all over there. Really, definitely more natural at as a Carolero centre midfield, but not bad at all. 17 for determination, natural fitness, fairly slow again, but he's only 21. Maybe we can boost that up a fair bit. Good teamwork, really good work rate as well. Off the ball, not too bad. Passing wise, 8. I don't know if that's good for this level. I would say it is pretty good. Anything in the blue, I would say. But we'll see how we go. And that's Barry. So he's only a 21-year-old. Ray Grant, 21-year-old. Well, he can play as a ball-winning midfielder and defensive midfield, also in the centre there. And he can kind of do the left role, especially left back. So that's something to keep an eye on. Nothing jumps out really. He's got good composure, brave, and good anticipation. Passing's 10, which is fine. Natural fitness is 12. Again, pace-wise, I think a 9 may pass. I'd like to see 10s though. But yeah, potential ability is, according to my coach or my assistant manager, is 3.5 stars with the potential to go even higher. So that's Ray Grant. John Rankin, another one who's, well, he's got a lot of dots, but prefers to really be in that central mid, but he can drop back to a bit more, and he can actually hit that flank a bit too. So again, Carolero, he's 34-year-old though. He has probably only this season to go. So let's have a look at him. Mentally, he's got a lot of good mentals. I really like the mental stats here. 15 work rate, 12 teamwork, 12 leadership, 15 for determination, decent concentration, brave and aggression, and even the low ones, they're pretty good. I mean, 10 for positioning, 10 for decisions and composure, anticipation. Good stamina, natural fitness, and balance, so he can stand up on 2 feet. I would like to see pace a bit more. Passing's not too bad either. First touch is good, which is 11. So definitely, I mean, he's an old man, but he may be able to, I mean, we can just tell him to just stop moving around a bit. We can probably just use him to spray some of the balls. Who knows? It's John Rankin, though. Chris McStay, hopefully he will stay. 22-year-old. Midfield right centre, midfield left, attacking midfield centre, all the midfields. That's pretty good to see. I mean, he's adequate in there. You can always try and get those up a little bit in training. Again, 22-year-old. I'm pretty happy with what I can see straight away here with him as well. 12 for corners, good 12 for first touch. Passing 9, see if we can get that up. Tackling 10, 12 technique, work rate 10, good, decent vision 11. Excellent teamwork, flair, determination, really composed, good anticipation, and bravery's up there too. Balance and jumping reach as well as strength. Again, very slow. We have a fairly slow team. Ali Love, he's in love. His girlfriend's called Ali. He is a winger. It looks like he can play both sides fairly well. Can push up a bit as well. He's also listed as a poacher there. But yeah, primarily on that left wing. Not bad. Good. He's got pace. This guy can run. He's got good natural fitness. Finishing of 11. Not too bad. And passing of 12. Nothing really else stands out, to be honest. But, we could probably work on something there with finishing and pace, possibly just on the flanks. But we'll see how we go there. He's only 26 as well. He's a transfer listed, is he? Okay, so we'll have a look at him. I've leave him on there for now. Mark Lamont, 20-year-old winger. I can cover as well. Fairly good. Okay, so that's good. We've got a lot of depth in midfield. But yeah, definitely on the right. So he's got a pretty good pace, good work rate, good technique off the ball. And composure. Crossings 8. I think that's pretty good for this level. We can probably work on that. He's only 20. Can dribble, and he's got a good first touch as well. So that may very well come in handy for him moving forward there as well. Jack Boyle, 20-year-old attacking midfielder, but he can go on the flanks, kind of. He can drop a bit further back. He can push a little bit forward. He does prefer the advanced playmaker. I do like a formation with a shadow striker there. I say that, but yeah, I think he's only 20. Pace is 10. Long shots 12, so that could be coming handy with it as a shadow striker, I reckon. Passing 8. Okay, we can work on that. Technique 12. Good work rate, good teamwork. There's 10s and 8s here. We can probably work on those. Of course, it all depends on our coaching and everything else. So Jack Boyles looks alright. David Hopkirk, again, an all-rounder winger. He can fairly comfortable as shadow striker as well. And advanced forward, so he could good option there. Yeah, acceleration, so he can and pace and natural fitness. Those three are pretty good, handy dandy together. Should help him out. He's got good leadership, I guess. As a winger, yeah, as a shadow striker and a forward. I mean, yeah, I think he'd be right. He's 25, I think more of a coverage, but again, at this level, I mean, David Hopkins, he's, top of the pops in comparison here. David Goodwillie, I've heard about this guy, and you bet your life he's going to be one we want to keep on. We'll be renewing that contract, I'm sorry. Pressing forward, but he can drop back a bit if he needs to, but why would you when you see that in front of us? 10 for pace, that's okay. He's 29, that's not bad. Good stamina, good strength, really good acceleration, agility, and balance. Fantastic there in the physicals. Mentally, again, really, really positive. Teamwork off the ball, a bit of flair about him, so, get into places, try the odd bits and bobs. Really fantastic work rate. Brave, fairly aggressive, finishing a 13, first touch as well, can dribble, decent long shots, penalty taker number 1, and a fair bit of technique. I can see why he's a vital part of the team. So yes, it'll be interesting to see who has he played for. Actually, let's have a look at there. Okay, so yep, Dundee, a bit of Blackburn, a bit of Palace, Aberdeen. Yeah, okay, so he's been around, but interesting to see. Yeah, looking forward to seeing him in the squad. Okay, Abdel Karam Balmokhtar. Okay, Abdel, we'll call him. Advanced forward. Yep, happy. Good dribbling, good finishing, good first touch and technique. Passing of 10. Pace is 10. He's only 21. He might be able to change that up. Got a good acceleration and balance from him. And some good mentals. 18 for flair, composed, and off the ball as well. So that is pretty much the squad, fellas. Not bad, not too shabby at all. Let's have a quick look at the dynamics. Abysmal team match cohesion, of course, we've just come in. Pretty good atmosphere and average managerial support. And you're not going to expect much at this stage. I've got one who already opposes me. Come on, mate. Why, good willing? That'd be my reputation, I guess, where he's come from. It's probably why. 12 who care, and 5 support me. Yeah, they're not bad at all. How many social groups have we got? 3. Others, secondary and core. All right, so that is the way things go for the moment. Let's have a quick nosy.
I ain't got no money, honey.
£5,000 in the bank, just under 6k. 4,500 wage budget. Apparently spending 4.2 at the moment. No transfer budget, but that's fine. Have we got any debts? No. Projection. Okay, so end of the season we're projected to lose just under 300,000 with just over $500,000 the season after, and holy crap, over $750,000 the season after that. We need to make some changes. That's in the balance. Wee, lovely. So fellas, I haven't looked at the reserves. How many guys we got? A few players in the reserves, a lot of nothing in the youth as well. Like I said, training things and everything else will get done and dusted for it. All right, folks, I think I'll leave it there. We do have a schedule already preset, the friendlies. Shrewsbury one is one I'm going to cancel because I've proposed this one, mainly because that, as you can see, is only about 5 days before, 4 or 5 days before the first game of the season. And we've got the Bedford Cup. Any of you guys let me know, what's this Bedford Cup all about? Would you say it's the equivalent of the Checkered Trade Trophy, or that, the one that does the group stage in England? Who knows? But I'm looking forward to getting stuck into Clyde. And that, folks, is the introduction to Clyde and the squad. Work to do. So I'll be doing all that offline. Let me know in the comments below what sort of tactic you would employ. I'm thinking we do have some sort of wingers, but they're pretty crap from what I've seen. Ooh, hiccups. So what I'm going to do is I'm thinking maybe, I like to do wing play, but I'm thinking maybe tiki-taka, vertical tiki-taka or counter with a narrow formation with a backup of the wings. We'll see. I'll have to play around with it. Pre-season friendly is about to kick off anyway, so we can play around for a while. I am Parkera, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to taking Clyde and seeing how far we can take the bully wee. Let me know down below any thoughts that you may have, and please hit that like button if you like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment as always. I am Parkera. It's been great. I can't wait to see Clyde FC next episode. Just you and me. Geka!